production is, and we mainly take projects on CCD design and 3D design. We make products for the like they come with an idea and we make a product for it. Like customized for them and any product. Any like we have developed multiple products for different companies with their technology, extract models.
We have spent good amount of time. In fact, I was there with them last week. We were verifying some points and all. I just show you what they have done.
how to fix all the issues, right? You yourself, without calling anyone, you should be in a position to fix. So that was the intention. So I hope all our initial whatever for which we planned the workshop, I hope you would be able to learn each and everything from the resource persons. Thank you very much. So here I welcome our registrar sir and our vice chancellor sir for certificates distribution. Right. So here I am going to call names one after another. I request. Sir.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to all the participants who have successfully completed this workshop. Definitely we came to know that a lot of things were learned, practical issues. So the basic idea, like you people know that we all started with this concept of engineering clinics where we used to do some very fundamental stuff. This is a credited course. The idea was just this, that it should trigger inquisitiveness, some knowledge as well, and then inquisitiveness, mainly to trigger that creativity and then learning things by doing. That was the aim that we started engineering clinics. And then definitely it is showing good results. You know why? In Vellore, they have these clubs which got matured over a period of time. There are many groups and clubs in Vellore, like 100 strength or like 200 strength also, working together in batches, various disciplines, so that they have some real-time systems. What you do in engineering clinics is a very fundamental test of a concept or learning of the very basics. But if you see, in a real-time system, it has to be integrated, and then you have to deploy a product or even to develop a prototype. It takes a lot of things into it. So there are some clubs there. I often tell students that when I go around in the hostels also, the team Kshatriyas, team Falcons, so they have these things in Vellore. So somebody is developing F1 car, and then another guy is doing this team Falcons is working on a UAV, and it's a very practical UAV. I think they won in one of the NASA competition in LA. So to that level, it's a real-time systems. In that, there are students from mechanical engineering, electronics, so many disciplines, and then with interest also. But that thing really has to work in real time, means it requires a huge amount of integration, and it is not just limited to textbooks or limited to whatever you are like doing on a weekend, hands-on. It takes many man hours and many people, many men and women and many hours it takes to build such systems so that it really eventually flies. Okay, and then and it takes time also. Patience is one thing, and learning, handing over whatever you have developed to your juniors and all such things. So these are the workshops where you hone your skills. I remember for the team Falcons, they were having few challenges with communication, and then like the design, mechanically, aerodynamic design. There were so many problems. So we were scouting for, when we were going for the companies, we used to meet the experts and then call them for the industry academia conclave or some workshops that we were conducting in Vellore. So I very distinctly remember we invited a couple of companies like from Anand Technologies or from Urmi Systems. Now the Urmi Systems is acquired by MathWorks, very strong in these drones and UAVs and all. So I introduced these bunch of students to the CTO of the company. So he is the brain behind all that activities going on in Urmi Systems. They are doing a lot of defense systems. If you go to defense labs in Hyderabad, they used to tell, have you met this person from Urmi Systems? So we happened to invite, luckily that person came, I introduced these kids and I said, sir, they are having some problems, issues. So you can just suggest to them. Like I also taught some courses to these kids who were in their clubs. Like for example, I teach antennas or microwave. I know theoretically what link budget is. That means how to establish a communication with some remote object. That's called link budget. That means you calculate what will be the losses of the signal, what should be your gain directivity of your antenna, what should be the receiver gain directivity, and then what would be the power you have to transmit to a certain distance. So you just learn all these things maybe in your basic wireless. Anyone is studying wireless communications, they will study these equations. But a step ahead is a link budget, and even a step ahead is the various models present in that. So we know very basic theory, but the student I taught, okay, I know only this part, but the fellow who built that knows so much into the real models and the problems that will come for the signal attenuation, how the signal can be transferred without break, because the data has to be transferred also with that device. Control has to be obtained, images have to be acquired from the flying object. So they studied all those models. I don't study, I only teach that, and that is my knowledge. But my student learned all of that. They studied the models, they calculated, and the protocol is implemented there, the model. They made the corrections and then implemented those modules, and they took it. They went on to LA to do that testing. Okay, and then they did such a wonderful job. It seems initially, you see, there were so many competitors. They were from Israel, they were from some European countries, many universities from the US itself. There were so many participants, and we should be proud that our VIT UAV, I think it came in top 5 or so. So it came in the newspaper also at that time, because these fellows, when they took it there, it was the competition was done, like the flying was done by retired US Air Force pilots. So they were flowing very randomly, and naturally you can see there could be some sort of prejudice against the Asian participants. Not to say it's each person's prejudice. So they just very randomly flew that and then it crashed. So they thought, okay, this is gone case, like we'll go ahead with the competition, and then they said, okay, pick up your parts and then go fix it. So these fellows went, but they made such a robust design. You see, I'm telling you, these are the students of VIT level, just graduates, engineering students like you. They went, fixed that system, their entire thing, and within a couple of hours they came back into the competition and then told that, okay, it will fly, sir, start. And he flew it. After that, there were so many sophisticated things, because like there were very rich people, you see Israel or like European countries, they have a lot of money. So the university also probably funds very heavy. So they had all those fantastic designs and then aerodynamic designs and then so much of electronic gadgetry on that. But in flying, the machine did by our fellows was so robust, they assembled it and it flew again. And the pilot who was having this prejudice had told, this is the one thing that I can take to battlefield. I think they have won more than they have won more than the first prize. When a person says, I can bet my life and then take this thing to the battlefield, that is the greatest prize that they have got. So such things happen. Okay? So what I tell is, you learn a lot by practice. Sometimes it is not just the textbook that will give you for building the real-time system. So you have to go beyond. It doesn't mean that you don't need university education, but for real-time systems you should go beyond. University and your course is only a primer, but you have to grow beyond and then study so much more. Only then a real-time system will come, and that is possible within your engineering time itself, provided you have the focus and then that space. So as like our director IIC, Dr. Amit always used to tell that our students need more time. So those things we chip in there. Okay, in your good efforts, our little contribution is that we could make these facilities available to you all the time. So there were some problems in implementing these because of various checks and bounds and protocols and then other things in the university. Slowly, I think they are coming in shape, and by good compliance from the students also, we expect that students who are really interested should be able to be having that space. And then I can assure now also Amit sir that definitely we should create that environment, and we will definitely bring in all the systems to help you so that you spend more time and then real learning happens. This is what shapes your career and then your life. With this, all the very best. Do continue your efforts, and then hope more such workshops will be there, and then you will definitely hone your skills and then do something big and then pass on that to your juniors as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So here I would like to inform you one thing. When we have a thought to start such type of workshop, so that students can learn how to handle with 3D printers, etc. When we opened the registration, initially we thought to have the registration open for 7 days. Within 24 hours, we received 300 plus registrations. So on the next day itself, forcefully we stopped the registration, because our intention is not only to provide the classroom teaching, hands-on. We brought all the 3D printers here yesterday, and you yourself printed everything. So that was the intention. If you are having hands-on, we can't accommodate many people. So that's why we shortlisted only students who are working with major projects and innovative projects at university level. We invited you only to come here as a first step. So in future, we are going to organize many more such type of workshops so that many more students are going to get benefited. So here I would like to take an opportunity to thank our Vice Chancellor sir and Minister sir. Always they are providing their supportive hands for our makerspace, because of which only you could able to perform whatever the fabrications you are doing right now. So once again, I would like to thank you both of you, sir. So I invite our Vice Chancellor sir to address. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. All of you have great energy because we have done some of the prototypes, I should say, small prototypes or small products. Okay, then that is really great. That means those who have the hands-on experience, their energy levels will be very, very high. That's what I want to say. Yes or no? You have proved it, and just now Dr. Ravindra Mankanda mentioned that more than 300 students have registered for this workshop. It's amazing the response from all the students. That means majority of our students wanted to do something hands-on. That is really a very good thing. To have the hands-on training. Okay, now we have been given the great opportunities. But now 2 years have gone in the COVID, we could not do much. Then post-COVID, immediately we have taken several initiatives which will help the entire student community of VITAP University. One of the things is starting this Innovation Incubation Center. Of course, engineering clinics has been there from the beginning. 2017 onwards, engineering clinics is there. Now the main objective all of you know, and we are giving the credits also for that. Okay, then because of that engineering clinics, already there is a culture of making some kind of prototypes or some kind of small projects. That is already there. But because of the COVID, we could not do anything 2 years. Then again, once we come back, once we reopen the campus, the first step is engineering clinics we again started, and apart from that, this Innovation Incubation Center, and then slowly, one by one, we are adding. You can see that engineering clinics we brought to this area. Now the idea here is that the entire ecosystem should be at one area. That like the centers of excellence, then innovation incubation, then the maker space, then and the other one is engineering clinics, and some more labs in future as our this is the plan of our register also, that some of the classrooms and labs also we wanted to move to some other area. Once this building is having another 3-4 floors will come. Now right now we have up to 6 floors, but it will go up to 10 floors. Once the building is ready, then we will move slowly one by one from this area, and this entire area will be given to only this Innovation Incubation Center and other ecosystem. Okay, then that's what actually our vision. And the other thing is, like, if you do some projects like this or small things like this, then only the products will be developed. That's what actually we always encourage students to get the innovative ideas and make the prototype, test it, and patent it and publish it. It's a cycle. If you don't have an innovative idea, you will not be able to make any product. And if you don't make any product, it can't become a patent and it can't become a publication. Therefore, everything there is a purpose, whatever we do. All of you should use these opportunities. And I congratulate each one of you to participate in this event. And our minister already mentioned what is the importance of doing such prototypes and participating in international competitions. Now you all should aim to participate in international competitions. And I'm very happy to see the students who are working on this space project. It's amazing to see the progress. And though we are spending money for that, the university is spending huge money. It's not small money. I don't want to mention here, but it's a huge money and a huge effort to bring that project into the university. Therefore, we have to make use of such things. And once it is successful, you will be very, very proud. This kind of proud moment you may not get in the lifetime. That's what I want to say. Once you make it and once it goes to the space, then you will be proud and we also will be proud to launch our own space satellite. But then, therefore, 3 teams are working. That's what actually Dr. Amit mentioned. And all of you you need to work hard. This is beyond the curriculum. Then you need to find the time. Some people will say, no time, sir, we are busy with our theory classes. That is okay, but if you have will, you can find out the time. And then you should be able to get into such extra things, beyond the curriculum things, and hands-on. That's what actually we are encouraging all of you. Then I have several examples, but now lack of time, I'll talk to you on some other time. What are the achievements of the students previously, what they have done, how they have achieved, how they are successful. All that I will discuss on some other time. But once again, congratulations to each one of you. A big round of applause for magnetic events who have come from Hyderabad. And they are just senior people and they might have told their success stories. Please get some inspiration from them and become entrepreneurs. And we are very happy to see the young entrepreneurs here. And then similarly, a big round of applause to Dr. Amit Chalawan, then Dr. Ravindra Manikanta, and Dr. Rajshekhar, and the engineering clinics, the lab assistants. A big round of applause to all of them. Once again, I wish you all the very best. Whenever we open such kind of workshops, come forward and then take the opportunity. Grab the opportunity, okay? I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So now I request our resource persons to share their experience for the past 3 days.
So good afternoon everyone. I'll not take so much of time. Just I wanted to say that you guys are so motivated. Like I see very few people in many workshops. Like I went to many workshops, we conduct many workshops in Hyderabad. So, but I find really very minimum people, like out of you all, I find 2 or 3 persons who are very interested and having the zeal to develop things. But luckily I found everyone to be very motivated and highly motivated to develop multiple things. So please keep the motivation and develop multiple things and help India to grow. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So now I request our director, Dr. Amit Chalawan, sir, to address.
Very good afternoon, everybody. Thankful to our leadership team here, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.P. Kottareddy Garu, our Registrar, Dr. Jagdish Chandra, and to the management team who have come all the way from Hyderabad here. So these 3 days have been really amazing in sense like not only you guys have gone from learning how to do the designing, but the interesting part what I found is you have taken zeal in learning how to fix the 3D printer also. So they have generated some faults, I think, for you guys to debug in the 3D printing, how to fix those. And I could easily make out that next time I already have identified some resource persons from within our university who will be doing the workshop. Okay, so already we have 300 plus participants and in 24 hours. So next time when we open, right? So you guys should take the initiative to be the resource person. Okay, so we'll conduct maybe next month one more 3D printing workshop where 2 days we will do it. 1 day designing and 1 day will be for hands-on with 3D printer. Okay, and I request. Once again to our Vice Chancellor sir. So this facility what we have is still small compared to the strength that we have. We need to expand more on this so that at least we could add, in fact, 4 or 5 more 3D printers I would suggest. Because I know once everybody gets that knowledge how to use it, I'm sure all these printers will be really busy. I'm already getting a lot of, we have created like a request form for all of these students. So every day I'm seeing that at least 2 or 3 forms getting filled up and students are requesting to use it. But then we realize that they should have a proper hands-on training so that they can go over it. And this is part of the commitment, as our VC sir has mentioned, to give the training more on the emerging technology side, right? So that's what I was discussing with Dr. Ravindra also, that we have identified some 5 to 6 emerging areas. Some we will establish some facility around it, and some we will try to take students training in that direction. So more what we call it as boot camps. Okay. So like 3D printing is one that we have started with. Soon every month at least 1 or 2 boot camps will organize for students in emerging areas. Okay. So there we want to see that you develop these skills and see partly more what Registrar sir has also mentioned is that hands-on experience makes a lot of difference. Believe me, the kind of confidence that builds within you and the kind of stories that you can tell, right? It's really amazing. Okay. So with this, again, I'll cut short my talk. I wish you all the best and really nice working with you guys. And once again, thank you all. Have a good afternoon. Now I request our Vice Chancellor sir and Registrar sir to present a moment to our resource persons from Bangalore. One more. See guys, one thing what I shared during your workshop that these 2 guys were my engineering students, okay? So they approached me, I had a similar incubation center earlier in the previous institute. So they approached me while they were working on drones, when they were in their second year, okay? And that's when I tapped them in the sense like I realized they have very good potential. And I always keep a keen eye on students who are doing really well. I never leave them, okay? So these are guys, are not such guys, I never left them. There are a couple of guys who are doing really well. So like that, during my, now it's almost 1 year that I have joined this institute, okay, VIT, and I already identified many amazing students who are there. Really, I'll be having a keen watch on you and I'll take you forward.
So I request now Vice Chancellor sir and Registrar sir to distribute certificates for participants. So now who are going to receive certificates now, doors are open for you for our makerspace. You can access our makerspace whenever you get free time. Right? So here I am going to read names. V. Namrata, P. Praveen Kumar, Young Shaila, M. Shaira, Sheikh Asma, K. Maria Kiran, T. Deepthi, P. Ashok Chakravarti, G. Satvik, J. Sai Tarun, B. Amita, Saurabh Patil, Pranavesh Kumar, Avinash Kumar A, V. Maniteja, V. Maniteja, V. Arvindan, Chandrakiran Reddy, J. Justin, Dhruja, Sai Naga Pranati, Lokesh V, Chinmay Rao, Tushar, Farooq Bata, Kriti Reddy, Sarnik Sarkar, Anubhav, Sricharan, S. Sneha, Divyavashini, Kartik Kumar, Venkat Tanush, Tejasvi, I. Tejaswini, I. Tejaswini, M. Mandana, Prajit Sai Sivakumar, Soumyadip Chaudhary, V. Manoj Kumar, Shivkarthi, Parnav Das. Pranav Das, M. Gopinath, C. H. Rajshekhar, Rajshekhar C. H. Krant Kumar Ji, Krant Kumar Ji, B. Grisham,
Okay, congratulations to all. See, one thing what we promised was that we will awards for the best design. So I asked our resource person, I asked him to evaluate since yesterday, but they have said, everybody have done such a good job. It is very hard for us to pick 2 or 3 students. Okay? So taking their inputs into mind and what future events we are going to do, soon we will organize one design competition. Okay? So in that, obviously we will come up with a better, bigger prize for you. Okay? So please keep watch on that. Okay? But right now, congratulations to all those who have done excellent work. Okay? And please keep on doing that.
so I would like to thank
So I would like to appreciate the hard work what Tejaswini has put in. She has designed our IIC newsletter. So she has assembled all the activities that we have done in past 1 year. I also would like to thank Rajshekhar. So he is the one who has been generating small reports because it's part of IIC activity also. So all the material was provided to Rajshekhar and she has assembled everything in a nice way. So thank you very much. Okay. We wish you a special letter of appreciation. Okay. Thank you. And by the way, Dr. Ravindra is the convener for the entire events, okay, for IISc. Thank you.
So I would like to thank our Vice Chancellor sir and Minister sir for coming here and distributing certificates to all of you. As sir said, for next time, resource person should come from you. We are not going to call anyone from outside. So thank you sir, thank you once again.
Okay, can we have a quick group photo slide? Dr. Ravindra.
రిసీవర్ అది
నాకు మంది కాదు వాళ్ళ కెమెరా వాళ్ళు
వేరే వాళ్ళ
మొబైల్ ఎవరిది ఇక్కడ మొబైల్ మొబైల్
సార్ అనుకుంటా అమిత్ సార్ది